What's up, guys? Welcome back. We got a few updates and direction we're going to take towards the car this winter, so I figured we'll go through them and give you guys a little insight of what we're going to be changing over this winter. We're always striving to go quicker, go faster, be safer, so this was a hard decision for me to make, but let's go through it. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. It gives me energy to put more videos out. It takes a lot of time to edit and post all these videos and record, so please give me a subscribe and a like. Okay, so as you probably seen in the last video, we were going back and forth on if we're going to remove the IRS suspension and put a 4-link in the car, and I've made a decision, and that's what we're going to be doing. The whole subframe, the whole suspension setup, the whole rear setup of the car, the wheels, the drive shaft, the whole subframe has been removed and it has been sold. So the wheels were not fit in the new setup, so we sold the wheels, we sold the shocks. This is the whole subframe from before. So as you can see, it's a 9-inch drive shaft chop, induction performance, upper control arms that go with the anti-roll bar. So that's a kit that comes from induction, solid anti-roll bar. Drive shaft shop axles. I mean, I've went through this. It's been 118 60 foot, it's been 119 60 foot. It's been great, considering the marginal prep that we have up here, but I think it's time to move on to a better setup. And stay tuned for the next video. The next video, I'm going to explain the differences between an IRS suspension, an independent rear suspension, and a 4-link. For those who are interested in what really the benefits are for a 4-link, stay tuned for the next video that I'll do tomorrow. Okay, but for now, let's show you guys what the plan is. So that is out, those are out. I'm prepping the car for the chassis place. So this car will be going to a chassis place here local called the Chassis Stop. It's down in Toronto, and they already did the cage in the car. They're really good. They're gonna go through the whole car, and let's go through a little bit what they'll be doing. So I had to remove everything from the rear. Literally everything is out. Well, not everything yet, but you're gonna have to remove the harness, we have to remove the dash, the shifter, the seat. Literally the interior is gonna have to be stripped out, and we got big plans. So like I said, this was a hard decision to make up my mind what direction we're gonna take, but I think at this level, nobody really cares if the car is cut. Nobody cares about what's left inside. So the decision been made to just make it as light as possible, and to make it as light as possible, there's a lot of work to be done. So the chassis place is going to cut literally all the interior out up until the firewall. So from the firewall back, I think it would be probably around there. From the firewall back, all this interior is going to be cut out. And what they'll do is they will change the way these bars are, and even the rocker arms. They're going to remove a lot of weight from here and then just weld a bar here to reinforce it. The floor will be carbon fiber. The rear will have big carbon fiber tubs, so the tubs will probably be up to here, and the car will be able to support a big tire and a small tire. So what I mean with that, if I want to put a 33-inch big slick back there, I would be able to, but we're going to stick with a radial for now. I'm going to switch over to a 315 Radial Pro. That is the 30-inch diameter radial, is the bigger radial. There are cars in the 5-second zone with it, so I think that's the ideal tire for the class that I'm competing, which is Canada Heads Up Super Street. Those guys run 440s, 450s in the 8 mile, so I think we'll be very competitive. So yeah, so they have big carbon tubs. The cage will be updated. So if you guys didn't know, this roll cage was good for 750 and slower. So we're going to be converting that to a 6.0 or 6.5. I think it will be a 25.2 roll cage. So as you can see, everything is out. So all of this here is going to be taken out. All of it. And this stuff is heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean the car is empty in the back, and I swear you can't budge it. I try to lift it from here. Like, this thing is heavy. So we're predicting the car to be 300 to 400 pounds lighter. So the car was 3150 with me in it. So we're predicting it to be 2800, 2850 with me. So holy shit, if that's the case, it's gonna be hopefully a fast car. So I mean, Titan Motorsports, Real Street, there's a lot of white rice. All these cars have converted to a 4-link setup. And like I said, I'll explain in the next video the benefits of a 4-link. There's a lot of benefits going 4-link. The car separates rather than squats. The tires stay straight, but we'll go through it in the next video. But I figured I'll give you guys an update on what's going on. The car will be going to the machine shop in 2 weeks and should be there till January. So we might make it to Texas if everything's right. But yeah, that's the plan. The whole floor is removed. Hopefully it'll be nice and pretty, all carbon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the dash yet. I can't buy a carbon dash. They don't make it. So I'm debating if I'm even gonna put a dash in there. Just put the display over there. But I like kind of the look of a Supra where, you know, you have the cockpit style. But the Motec will be coming out. The harness will be coming out. I'll also be redoing the chassis harness. I'm gonna do it myself. But the body is going to remain the same. The tire's not going to look any different. So everything in the outside will look the same. So when you look at it, you don't see any difference except obviously the bigger tire. The tire might sit a little further in. You know, we'll try to keep it as flush as possible, but I'll have to be obviously inside because it's going to go in. But yeah, all this will be cut out. All that will be cut out. So pretty exciting times. The front we're not going to touch. The front is going to stay exactly the same. We're not going to touch any, we're not going to cut anything here. Everything stays the same. We want kind of weight towards the front, so I opted to not cut the front. Maybe next time we will put a spindle mount wheel or something, but for now that's going to stay. So yeah, so that's a quick update of what's going on. I got a guy from local, about 5 hours away from me, bought all the stuff. So I have to drive it up halfway and meet him. He bought literally the whole setup. So it's all loaded up to go up to him. So stay tuned for more. Please subscribe. Please like this video. The next video will be coming out tomorrow or in a few days, explaining the difference between 4-link and IRS, and we'll be documenting this whole process of the conversion. I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna make the car pretty quick and consistent. Okay, stay tuned. Take care.